Hey pool players, hey Ron here. Welcome once again to the Pool Student channel. This morning I was asked a question by one of my subscribers, Gary, and he was asking what is it that I look at when I actually make the shot. Am I looking at the cue ball or am I looking at the object ball? And he made reference to other sports like tennis and golf. And it's interesting because let me first of all say I follow him totally on the golf. I'm not a tennis player, but golf I was, an avid golfer. And one of the things I would look at when I would address the golf ball and ultimately swing through the shot was looking at the back of the golf ball. In fact, I was so pinpoint on what I would look at is I would rotate the brand of the ball as well as the number of that particular ball. Like if it was a Titleist 2, I would put the 2 back there, and that's what I would look at, so that when I come through the shot, I would make sure that I was striking that 2. That's how tiny of a spot I was looking for to get a precise strike. It's not the same though in the game of pool, making that pool shot. We have to kind of give trust to where we're striking the cue ball with the tip of the cue stick. So what we do is we align the shot, and I'm going to go ahead and go through the routine here. Simple straight in shot. I step into it, boom, I'm right on the line. I don't have to adjust, my body's in position, my lever's clear, everything is right, got a good bridge hand. Now, I just have to know what type of action I want to put on the cue ball at this point. I'm going to make a stop shot, so I'm going to try to hit just below the equator of the cue ball, and I'm looking at that position of that tip. I'll now make a couple little practice movements with the cue stick. Now I'm going to look back up the alignment. Alignment looks good. Look back at the cue ball. Still happy with the tip location. Now I'm going to look back at the object ball, and I'm going to look at that and focus on where the cue ball is going to strike the object ball. Come back, pause, and make the shot. So you're moving your eyes up and down, up and down, up and down. You're going to look and confirm, look back at the object ball, take the stroke, boom, go through. Fixated on the object ball. So that's how I do it. I'm sure many others do it that way as well. I have actually tried though, to say this, Gary, I have actually tried to just shoot by looking at the cue ball to try to do a long draw shot, and thinking that as I was trying to come through with too much stroke, that maybe I was deviating slightly, so I wanted to really focus on hitting that. I was just disregarding if I would make the shot. And by the way, I would make it once in a while, but not that often, because I was delivering the cue ball wrong because I wasn't looking at where the cue ball was going to go. So that's where that hand-eye coordination really comes into play. And instead, I was looking at the cue ball, which caused me to miss. Did I strike the cue ball properly? It happened so quick, I really even couldn't tell you then. So to answer your question, always shoot by looking at the object ball, where the ghost ball position is once the cue ball arrives. Do you have any questions? Go ahead and fire them back at me. I think I covered it pretty good. Anyone else, leave some comments. I appreciate that. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Until next time, take care and keep on practicing.